And we're back. Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. I'm hanging out here on the porch because I have got 3 drinks to show you today. These are 3 simple summer sippers or spring sippers. Perfect porch pounders. And they're really easy to make. Slow down! To the bar. Number 1. The Enzoni. It's a juicy drink that is easy to drink. If you are on the fence with Campari, this is the drink that will push you over the fence into Campari land, and you will never look back. It was created by Vincenzo Erickson about 25 years ago. To make the Enzoni, start with 5 grapes. They can be red grapes, they can be green grapes, 5 good grapes. Drop them into a cheater tin, muddle that up into a grape mush. Then in the larger tin, add 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Campari, 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, and 1/2 ounce of a semi-rich simple syrup. That's 1.5 parts sugar to 1 part water. Add ice and shake, get everything well incorporated, and in a chilled lowball glass, if you have a large chunk of ice, now's the time to drop it in. If you just moved and you can't find your little cooler for directional freezing, then use smaller cubes just like me. It's gonna work beautifully. Double strain into the glass. You wanna get all those grape bits out of the way, garnish with a grape, and enjoy. There we have the Enzoni. Cheers. Grapes are poisonous for dogs. Don't let your dog have this cocktail. Look at that, the Enzoni. Doesn't that not look like the most beautiful cocktail you've ever laid eyes on? Oh yeah. It is juicy. It has a little bitterness on the end. It definitely has a sweetness to it. I love Campari, but then with that added grapiness, I think it just makes it very accessible to people who, just aren't okay with it. It kind of has like an Aperol flavor to it. It's really, really good. I don't even care about the cars. This is great, I could sit here all day with you drinking Enzonis, but unfortunately I told you I'd give you 3 recipes. So on to number 2, the Belmont Jewel. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by ZBiotics. After a night with drinks, I don't bounce back the way I used to, believe it or not. I can either have a great night or a great next day. But with pre-alcohol, I can have both. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make ZBiotics your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and feel your best tomorrow. Sometimes I have to make multiple recipes for a video, and with pre-alcohol, I can confidently plan on feeling my best the next day. Plus, May is packed with back-to-back reasons to be out. From the crack of the bat at the stadium to the start of wedding season and the roar of engines in Indy. Don't let a rough morning after keep you on the sidelines. Drink pre-alcohol to stay ahead of it and make the most of every Saturday this month. Go to ZBiotics.com to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use the code Anders at checkout. Plus, ZBiotics is backed with 100% money-back guarantees, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to ZBiotics.com/Anders and use the code Anders at checkout for that 15% off. Feel your best tomorrow, and as always, drink responsibly. Thanks, ZBiotics. Onto the film. Number 2, the Belmont Jewel. The Belmont Jewel is the official drink of Belmont Steaks, which is coming up here in just a couple weeks. I've never been. I had to look up when the Belmont Steaks is. It's one, if you are somebody who attends the Belmont Steaks, you're gonna say, oh yeah, I'm familiar with the Belmont Jewel. But I tell you what, this drink is not like that at all. In fact, this drink is a mashup. This is my version of the Belmont Jewel because it's kind of like the Belmont Jewel, but also like the Belmont Breeze, which was created by Dale DeGroff before the Jewel. And I think this is the best of both worlds. All right, so let's make it. Okay. In a shaking tin, start with 1.5 ounces of bourbon. To that, add 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, 1/2 ounce of a good pomegranate grenadine. If you are looking for a good quality grenadine, check out my grenadine that I made in partnership with Portland Syrups. It tastes like good pomegranates. Well, it tastes like pomegranates. I don't know what bad pomegranates taste like. Anyway, then add 1/2 ounce of an Oloroso sherry. The sherry in the drink really makes this drink sing. Add ice and shake. Now in another lowball glass, fill that with ice and strain off the cocktail along with about 2 to 3 ounces of sparkling water. I'm using club soda. bubbly water. Garnish with a sprig of mint, give it a smack, wake it up. You can wave it around like you're a fancy mixologist if you'd like, or just plop it in. And there we have my version of the Belmont Jewel. Cheers. I tell you what, this is a great summer drink. You get the nose of mint. You sense the bourbon before you even taste it. It has a julep-y element to it, but that little bit of sherry in there reminds me of, along with the grenadine, that kind of tart syrup, reminds me of an artist special. One of my all-time favorites. I know I say that a lot, but if Freya might be freaking you out here. Freya, down. Yeah, just relax. She just likes her screen time. But you're gonna have to get yourself some sherry. And I think everybody should get themselves some sherry because it really is great. On its own and in cocktails. Number 3, Rabo de Galo. Rabo de Galo. Uh-huh. I know, you're reading it saying that's Rabo de Galo. Ask anybody in Brazil. This drink doesn't have citrus in it. It's not a sweet cocktail. This is a different style. This is a sipper. So if you like a Manhattan, you've got to give this one a try. This is Manhattan took a trip to Brazil. To make the Rabo de Galo, in a mixing glass, start with 1.5 ounces of cachaça. Any kind of cachaça you want. Personally, I like a barrel-aged cachaça here because it goes well with what we're going to be adding next. It kind of is a little bit reminiscent of whiskey. To that, add 1/2 ounce of sweet vermouth and 1/4 ounce of Cynar. That's it. Add ice and stir. Once again, in a rocks glass, add some ice cubes and strain off the cocktail over the ice. Express lime oil across the top. Take that lime peel and make it tidy. Turn it into a parallelogram and drop it right in. That's your garnish. And there we have the Rabo de Galo. Cheers. All right, the Rabo de Galo. By the way, Rabo de Galo translates to rooster tail, tail of the cock. Cocktail. Get it? If you want to hear me talk about this cocktail and how good it is, then watch the video on it, okay? But right now, we're just gonna have a sip and we're gonna enjoy it. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's really nice. All 3 of these are nice. Who am I kidding? I made up the list. I knew they were all going to be good, and I did not disappoint myself. So I think that you won't be disappointed either. This one, obviously spirit forward. You taste the cachaça, kind of has that funky rum flavor with the richness from the sweet vermouth, a slight bitterness from the Cynar, and the lime. The lime oil on top really makes it pop. But Brazil has a number of great cocktails. There's so much more than just the caipirinha. What was that other one? Macunaíma? Great names, right? Caipirinha, Macunaíma, Rabo de Galo. So there it is. Let me take one more sip. I am happy to be back. I have not been on vacation. I've just been moving. Oz and I have been going crazy trying to set up a studio. And that's why today we are sitting out here on the porch. Because the studio's not ready. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring today's film. If you are looking to pick up any of these bottles, do check out House of Bitter Bear, powered by Curiata, curated by me, and catered to the recipes we make here on the channel. There's price breakdowns on there. You can search by recipes. It breaks down ABV. It's a cool way to shop for booze. That's the place to go. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Cheers. I heart nature.